Record? Yes, I finally have faith in my computer, you guys, okay? So happy Monday to you all. I'm so excited to be on this call with everybody. It's the third day of 2022, and I don't know about you, but I absolutely love a new year. Like a new week, a new month, a new year is always something refreshing because it just gives us so many opportunities to really rewrite our stories and create the life that we want. And I'm just super excited to see how 2022 is going to unfold for all of us individually and then also together as a team. So before we get started in all the things that we want to unpack, I do want to give a few announcements. First, I want to welcome new coaches. I don't see any new coaches. I think maybe Ruzana's new. And then Latifa, you've been here for a while, and we're quite a small group. We were a small group this morning too, and I have a feeling a lot of people are still on vacation right now. A lot of people are either driving back, flying back, or whatever, right? Settling down after the holidays. But we want to welcome any new coaches that are coming, you guys. Let's try to be as consistent as we can in Leaders in Progress as well, right? Love on new coaches, encourage people, because that's a safe place for us to go in there and just kind of encourage each other to grow, to do the things that we need to do to take this business to the next level. Same with Ignite Health, y'all. Like if you see a post is falling, even if it's not your post, screenshot it and send it to Leaders in Progress so that we can welcome those people. Sometimes I don't even know who they are, but I'm like, okay, this post fell through the cracks. And then the coach is so appreciative afterwards. They're like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for sending that into Leaders in Progress so that everybody can welcome them, because we want to make sure that everybody feels welcomed and appreciated and loved in our organization, okay? So we have a couple more announcements. Number one is we have our Super Saturday is postponed. If you didn't know about that, Linda, he said it's on the 15th, correct? Okay, so originally, if you know this or you don't know this, every other month, Jamil Frazier, Integrated Presidential Jamil Frazier, hosts a Super Saturday event at his house close to the San Diego area. It's called Bonzal, the city. And every other month, he basically gathers people together so that they can just experience community. They talk about the coaching opportunity, and basically he and the community validate everything that you shared with candidates about the coaching aspect visually. They get to see that. So he has just postponed the one from the 8th to the 15th. So I want to encourage you guys all to be present if you can and take people with you to that event. It's super important that we take people to these events, because sometimes these events are what qualifies everything that you've been saying. It just got validated for them. So I just want to encourage you guys to please take people with you. If you possibly can, take people with you so that they can experience this. So if you have a list of candidates and you're in the California area, take them with you, okay? So that one's been postponed from the 8th to the 15th. Now we have another event. This is a virtual event which is going to happen at the end of the month. It's called New You in 2022, a transformational coaching event. We're going to drop the link below right now. That's from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And this is going to be an online event, okay, you guys? You will not want to miss this. This is actually being put together by corporate. So it's going to be training. It's going to be personal development. It's going to be setting you up for the rest of the year to ensure that you have a successful year. And you will want to be at that event, and you will want to take your coaches to that event. So as we are all leaders in progress, every single one of us on this call is a leader in progress. We need to drop the me, and we need to start thinking about the we. Okay, so prior to ED, everything's me. What's the training I need to be on? What's this I need to be on? But the moment we start building and we're serious about building a team, that drops to we. Where does my team and I need to be for this event? Tell me more about this team. I need to know more about this for our team. So make sure that your team is on that call on the 22nd from 11 to 2. It's going to be so worth it, okay? And I think, Cynthia, you dropped the link. Perfect. Okay, Cynthia dropped the link in the chat right now. So we're going to get started right now with Linda. We have just a few things we want to share today that's been brewing in our hearts, and we're excited for what 22 is going to unfold for us. But Linda, my friend, you want to get started with our first action step for the month or for the year?
I'd love to. Happy New Year, everybody. How was everybody's Christmas and New Year? I hope well. Mine was interesting. We had lots of obstacles. I'm sure I'm not alone. Lots of obstacles. COVID wasn't nice this year. The weather was horrible. Lots of circumstances, lots of interference. So go ahead and do me a favor. Put a 1 in the chat if you have stuck to program 100% in the month of December. I'll be surprised if I see a 1 in there. Let me see. Okay, as I expected. So now, drop a 2 in the chat if for some reason your program fell off the rails a little bit. Okay, so I'm with you guys, okay? Now, put a 3 in the chat if you think your clients were following program 100%, right? And the obvious is put a 4 in the chat if you think your clients also fell off program, okay? So this is predictable, you guys. That's why I already know what the answers are going to be. I can predict what's going to happen in the month of December. And if you have been around for a while, you know December is tough, right? Christmas, New Year's, lots of festivities, lots of eating. I myself, and if I may be honest, if I have permission to be honest with you guys, every day in December, I woke up and I said, today is the day where I'm going to stick to program 100%. And something happens, right? And then I say, I know what to do, so I'll just do it tomorrow. Do you guys do that? And then what happens to tomorrow? Tomorrow never comes, right? If you just postpone and you wait for tomorrow, it's never going to come. So what I want to ask you guys to do is what we need to do is we need to get back into fat burn. If you look at your clients and they're falling off and they're not doing program, we need to take a look at ourselves too and realize that we are modeling that for them. So what we need to do is get back into fat burn. Now, each and every single one of us on this call has a coach, right? I sure hope we do. So what I want to encourage you guys to do tomorrow, get on that scale, take your measurements and send that info to your coach and say, hey, hold me accountable. I got goals I'm working on. I need to get to my goals. Here is my weight. Let's do it. Because what happens if we're in fat burn? Our business is in fat burn, right? Priscilla said something I hadn't heard before, but this is very interesting. So when our waistline grows, our business shrinks. So that's true. It's true because I find myself, okay, so I'm cheating. I'm falling off the wagon. So who am I to tell somebody else to eat their food and drink their water, right? So we have this chatter inside our head. We don't feel good enough. We don't feel like we qualify for this. I want you guys to forget about that. We are coaches, you guys. These clients signed up and they asked us for help. They asked us to hold them accountable, and that's what we need to do. But in order for us to do that, we need to get back in fat burn. So starting today, well, for me, today has been day 1. I don't know if any of you have started, but if not tomorrow, let it be your day 1 and let's all get into fat burn together. Text your water, text your lean and green, send it in the message. Let's keep the momentum going and encourage each other because we know how powerful we are when we work together. So let's help each other get back on track and do this so we can help our clients. You know, a lot of clients push their orders back to January, right? From December to January. How many coaches here had clients who pushed their order back, right? All of us. Why? Because they had the intention to pick up in January where they left off in December. So what is our job in this? Is we need to hold them accountable. They had all the intentions to start back in January. So we got to go, let them know we're here. We were ready to guide them the way and show them and lead by example. Let them know, hey, you know what? I fell off the tracks too, but I'm doing this with you. Let's do this together and hold each other accountable. So another thing that I want to talk to you guys about is the life book. You know, you're not going to be able to do it if you don't include your life book. I know we have the life books on Saturday, but a lot of us are not really reading the life book. And we have to. That is part of our journey. That is what we're telling our clients. So we need to do that as well. Maybe take a picture of certain sections, send it to your clients if it pertains to their situation, something to let them know, hey, you're not alone. I'm doing this with you. Okay. And one more thing, I want to encourage you guys, please don't ever feel like you're not good enough to do this. Don't ever feel like we're not qualified to do this. I have that chatter in my head. I feel like I'm a failure. I'm always giving into my food addiction and I always have to fight it again. And I'm like, who am I to help another person? I don't want to forget the moment I signed up to be a coach. I asked for this particular thing. I asked for this accountability. I asked for this community so I can always get back in the game. I can always continue working on my goals. And I never drift away from this community, because what happens when you start going your own way? You start leaving all these positive people that are going to help you and hold you accountable and encourage you and praise you, and you want to do this on your own. And we know that's not going to happen. We need the healthy community around us. So let's make sure we all get back into fat burn. Whatever it is you guys need, I am going to post my water starting tomorrow. I'm going to post my lean and green in Leaders in Progress. I'm going to send it to you guys. I hope you guys do the same. Let's get back in fat burn all together, okay? That's it.
Love that. Thank you so much, Linda. So that's the first action step for 2022. Who thinks they can commit to this? Right? We're going to take it a day at a time. We're going to take it a fueling at a time. We're going to do it as a family together. We're not alone. And this is why coaching is so important, not just for us, but even our clients, because the level of accountability for every individual in this community is heightened, by just having a coach call you once a week for 5 to 10 minutes and leaning onto community and Ignite Health. And this is one of the biggest reasons we offer coaching and we posture it to all our clients, because of this kind of accountability. Like Linda said, we are so not perfect. And this is exactly why we need coaching. And I love that, because so many people will have the imposter syndrome, but we're not imposters. We're not personal trainers, y'all. Like personal trainers, I want that 6 abs. I want those muscles on your arms. Us, it's like, come along, let's do this together and let's keep each other accountable. And that's what I love about this. So thank you so much for that, Linda. I appreciate it. All right, guys. So we have another announcement. All of us knew we were going to be going to Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic, right? Y'all knew about the international trip that we had set for April, the end of April, with the qualifications of hitting executive director at least once in the next 3 months. Well, let's put the brakes on that right now. And we are going to be pivoting a little bit, okay? Jamil had the opportunity to talk to Dr. A and Dan Bell, and they are bringing back an event that we used to do 5 years ago called Go Global. Okay, I think in this call, probably just Cynthia and I might have been to Go Global. Maybe Juanita's been to Go Global, but it was called Go Global. And 5 years ago, you had to qualify for Go Global. So it was a snippet of convention, but it was also a corporate-led event, okay? And what this meant was like, you have to, sorry, oh no. I'm sorry, my kids are making a mess in my bedroom right now. So my husband's like texting me, you left their Pringles on the bed. So he said they've crushed every Pringle on the floor. So anyway, I apologize. This is that mom life, okay? So 5 years ago, we qualified to this event, and it was amazing because even though convention is kind of cool, it's nice, we get to expose people, you get to connect with the mission, and you get to connect with Dr. A's heart when we talk about the Go Global event, okay? And so literally, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, when Jamil told us this morning that his organization got invited, now there's a difference between a corporate level training and a field level training, okay? A corporate level training means the corporate office creates an event for all of the Optavia coaches to go to, which is something what convention is like. A field-led event means it's an IPD's organization that put this together for their people, and then maybe they got together with other IPDs, integrated presidential directors, and so it's a field-led event. Well, this is Dr. A's field-led event. Not every organization is invited to this. It's basically going to be Dr. A's organization, because he's an integrated presidential director, Dan Bell's organization, and our organization, Jamil Frazier's organization, and maybe like one more organization. So this is an intimate setting to sit with the best people who created this program and listen to them and hear their strategies and where they're at in this. So when he told us that this morning, I literally shrieked because I said, hands down, I will drop the DR to go spend some time with Dan Bell and Dr. A and experience growth with them. So this event, I'm going to be sharing my screen real quick so that you guys can see the qualifications and everything. Share screen, desktop. Let me see. Okay. Can you see that, Linda? I can see you. Yeah, okay. So Go Global is going to happen in April of 22 through the 23rd in Dallas, right? You're going to want to get there on the 21st. This is Dr. A, Dan Bell, and they put many, but it's really few. It's like Jamil and Jan Paxman. Top leaders are coming together to provide an amazing event that will assist you to set the course of the future you want to create, okay? So you're going to want to commit if you want to do this. If you want to grow, you're going to want to qualify, and you are definitely going to want to be there, okay? Now, here are the things. It's going to be Friday and Saturday, okay? Extra leadership events are going to be available for those that qualify. So, like, if you're an integrated national and above, there's going to be an event for you April 20th. If you're an 8-point executive director and above, leadership, 8-point executive director and above, like if you have blended coaches and then you also make more than 6,000 in FQV, you're probably at 8 points and above. So there's going to be an event for you Thursday, April 21st as well. And then there's a FIBIC event as well, Thursday, April 21st in the evening. So they're going to have little things for, you know, to recognize people who have been working really hard in the business. So the registration is going to be $247 per individual. And if you're coming with a couple, you want to be at it's going to be $457. Now there's going to be the leadership day, right? If you're going to qualify for that and you're going to go to that, the 8-point leadership day and Go Global, it's a little bit pricier. It's going to be at $327 for the event if you're individual and $607 for double. And then Go Globals plus integrated national director events and above is going to be a little bit more. It's going to be $20 more if you qualify for those measures as well, okay? So our goal is going to be to help anybody that wants to go qualify for executive director and above. That's going to be our goal. And we need to get together with our mentorship team to strategize because, y'all, we have until March to get this done, okay? We have until March. We have January, February, March to grow a few points. If you're senior coach, there's not a problem. There's no reason why you cannot grow 2 to 3 points every month from here until March to qualify for ED. If you're somewhere in the associate director and the manager and the director level, then you basically have it in the pocket. So we need to get together with your mentorship team to basically talk about the qualifications so that you can be there, okay? Now, we're going to be actually staying at the Omni in Dallas, Texas. Apparently, Nick Lavalley says this hotel is absolutely gorgeous, is what he says. He says the Dallas Love Field Airport is the closest one. It's closer than Fort Worth. He says that Fort Worth is a little bit out in the outskirts, but Dallas Love Field Airport is literally right around the corner from this. So you're going to want to definitely, reserve your rooms there if you decide you're going to want to come with us. And then they're encouraging only to book your room after you're registered. They don't want you to hold rooms or anything, because typically for convention, we hold rooms, we reserve rooms, and then last minute people don't have rooms because they've all been reserved, but then last minute, not everybody comes. So they just want to make sure that you're just going to book your room when you register, okay? So don't block rooms for your teams, which I'm sure you guys are not going to do. And then, as I said, this will be a field-led event, okay? Now, one of the things they've noticed 5 years ago when they pulled out the stats after the first Go Global, or the first few Go Globals that we had, they noticed that people in 2017 grew in their frontline volume 45% when they got back from Go Global, and the group volume grew 252%, and they had 2 times more the senior coaches on their teams. This is when they looked at the stats after the Go Global event of 2017. So we're going to drop this link actually in Leaders in Progress so that you guys can keep it. Here are a few, these are like a few testimonials of what Go Global has done. But you guys, when I say you don't want to miss this event, like, I will be very honest with you guys. I love the Dominican Republic, and I was like, I don't know that I really want to go. The beach sounds fun, but I'm going to have a newborn. Well, I just told my husband, you're staying with the newborn and the other 3. I was like, because I'm going to Dallas. I am going to the Go Global event. And he was like, what? And I'm like, yep. So he's going to be holding the fort down here with 4 kids. I'm probably going to have my mom fly over or something so that he can stay with them, right? She can stay with them, right? But like, I am not going to miss this event because I can miss something like the beach, but I can't miss an event like this because so much growth and so many shifts happen. So I'm going to let Cynthia just kind of speak a little bit about how her experience was in her first Go Global and why she thinks that, people and all of us should be at that event together.
Hey, well, I don't know how to follow that, all that hype that she put behind it, because it is a pretty phenomenal event. And I was pretty excited to hear that it's back, because it was in 2018, and I joined coaching in 2017 in April. So it was a year from when I started coaching. And I was just looking at my Google Photos. I went Florida, because it was in Florida back then, and looked up at all the pictures to bring all the memories back. And, I'm part of the statistics, that we saw how, because they wanted to see how businesses improve right after this, and after those events. And field-led events are amazing, because so much growth happens, because I know a lot of you got to experience convention last year. It's convention that at a smaller level. And as Priscilla mentioned, come on, Dan Bell, we just watched him earlier. If you don't know, he is the one who he's a genius, the comp plan. And so you can listen to him all day. It's like higher level training. I mean, if you're serious, obviously working towards ED and not just settling for senior coach, we know that you are invested in this business. And everybody who's here watching this or catching the replay is serious about, they understand the vision, they want to expand on the mission, and they do want to impact so many lives, and financially be blessed as well. So this is the place to be. Obviously we're going to experience community like always. That's part of it. It's so much fun, so much together too, and they do a great job at honoring those who work hard. All these events, like, you feel like you got a VIP ticket to convention, like you are treated as royalty, but like also the trainings that you get is like higher level. And I guarantee, if you come back with that mindset of what everything you heard and put it into work, you are going to soar, and your business is going to thrive, and I'm just talking from experience. It was my first encounter to any event other than my second week as a client. It was a smaller, like a healthy happy hour, and it gave me a bigger picture of what's possible, because like you're at home sitting, and everything's virtual, and especially now. But imagine you go out there and really get to talk to people, because you're gonna be face to face with Dr. A, and they're gonna be like, everyone who is present at the event is serious about this business. So you will get the opportunity to talk to other FIBICs, other EDs, other people who are building their businesses. So I think it's a very good investment in your business. So we'll set up a plan onto working on hitting ED so you can qualify. And the great thing is, before we had to qualify 3 months in a row for these events. Now it's only 1 month, but I know once you hit it, we stay there. So pretty excited for it. And let's rock this. January, we're all in action already. I see people being welcomed in the group, and excited to, having a lot of you qualify for it, and see you in, where was it? Texas. It'll be my first time there. So yeah. Back to you, Priscilla.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Kim, you didn't get my text, but.
Oh, I got it.
Oh,
So let me see. Sorry. I'm like a little bit out of it right now. So I'm excited about what's coming next, and I'm excited about Go Global, because I can go on vacation anytime, but I want to focus on my business this year. I want to grow. I want to get to global. I want to get beyond global, and I want to help my EDs reach their next level. I want to help my senior coaches reach ED. So, this is what it's all about. This is why we're here, we're here to help people, and to share this program and share this gift with everybody. And that's what Glow Global is going to do for us. So I'm super pumped about it. I can't wait. And Dallas is only going to be 5 hours away from me. So I'm excited about that. So, okay. So I'm going to be speaking a little bit about what we are going to be doing on Thursdays. This book right here, it's backwards because I have my mirror thing, because I look weird flip the other way around. So, so this is Atomic Habits, being I see it. Atomic Habits by James Clear. And I am so excited about this book and what we're going to be doing with it this year. I feel like it's going to really propel us in a place where I have really been wanting to be, and I know a lot of us have.
But, you know, what he talks about in this book is that sometimes we're not where we want to be just because of our daily habits. And I've tried, you know, a lot of different things throughout the years and trying to get my habits in place. Like, I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m. I'm going to run every day. I'm going to do blah, 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 X, Y, and Z. And, you know, I'm good for a little while and then I fall off the wagon. And then before you know it, I'm not doing the things that I wanted to do. And my end of the year always looks different than the beginning of my year. And so that's why I'm so excited about this book. And so what we're going to be doing as a group is we're going to be meeting every Thursday here in Priscilla's Zoom at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 7 Mountain, 8 Central, and 9 for you East Coasters. You guys come on, and we're going to be talking about this book. I'm already in chapter 3, and I'm blown away. Priscilla and I have been talking about it. I have it all marked up. You can see I have it like, you know, it looks like my Bible. It's all marked up and highlighted and all the good stuff. And even have another folder that goes along with it. It has so many good nuggets. Like, you read something, you're like, oh, that's so good. And then you read something else, like, oh, that's so good. So it's going to really be something that we can be putting in our lives and to helping us to move to those next levels, whether it's your health, you know, because health is just all about habits. That's what we teach. We teach healthy habits. This goes hand in hand with our life book. It's exactly what Dr. A is talking about. It goes right hand in hand. It's just a little bit more in depth about the habits. So whether you're trying to, you know, making sure you're doing the 5 and 1 and drinking your water, and that's the habit you're working on, or if you're moving beyond that, I'm doing the 75 hard. And my confession, I've had a really busy day and I haven't done any of my workouts. I did everything else, but I have to do 2 workouts before I go to bed. And it's because I'm not in the habit yet. I'm only on day 3. So my habits are not in place. So I'm all over the place right now. So I need to get those in check. So whether you're working on your personal health goals or you're working on your business goals, I did a power hour yesterday. I did a power hour today. I have it in my habit tracker to do it every day. And I get a little reward afterwards. Like, I'm going to do my power hour, and then I'm going to watch a little show. So, you know, I'm going to put both of them together so I can feel happy about doing my power hour. So, you know, and that's what he talks about in here. So whether you're doing business or you're doing your personal stuff, or you got things to do in your house, like just cleaning your house or whatever, this book is going to help you. So you're going to want to join us. This book is on Amazon. It's like $12. Buy it now. And you're going to want to read chapter 1. The introduction is really good too. He tells a story and it's really easy to read. And I've been reading 10 pages a day for like the past week, and I'm already in chapter 3. So it's not hard to read. So we're going to go over it every week. We're going to go over it, talk about it together, see how we can implement these things, you know, and talk to your mentors about it. We're a little bit ahead. So we kind of have some ideas on how to implement these things. But Atomic Habits, I know Josh is going to be on because I got it for him for Christmas. So yes. Okay, so that's what I got. Back to you, Priscilla.
Awesome. Cynthia, you want to wrap it up now?
Yeah, so I mean, we still got some time. If you have not ordered the book, you know, and you have Amazon Prime, go ahead and shoot it. And if you don't, catch one of us who has Amazon Prime, we'll send it over to you. It's exciting. So we're gonna wrap it up with some action steps. As Linda mentioned, you know, new year, fresh start. It's okay to just restart. We want to make sure we keep ourselves in check with our health, right? So we can feel good and then we can lead others, right? So whatever program is it that you are in, whether you're weight loss, doing 5 and 1, 4, 2 and 1, you know, 3 and 3, it does not matter. Just get started. Text your coach and get on it the next day if you haven't yet, right? And if you guys want, we can even create an accountability group for coaches, right? Where we could share our lean and greens, whatever it is that we want to keep ourselves accountable. We could definitely do that. So you could post in there for extra accountability. Yeah, as we mentioned, get the book and let's start with chapter 1. And it's going to be 6 to 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Thursdays. We'll try to record it if we can't be, we have memory, we can record calls. If you can't catch it, because we understand everybody has, you know, things going on, but if you can hop on live whenever you can to kind of give your feedback, because that's the best way to learn, right? With engagement, anything that we do, we would love to see you on. So we need to qualify for ED. I know a lot of you guys in November, December have been working towards that. If you're serious about going, reach out to your mentorship team. Let's help you set up a action plan, strategize so that you can hit ED and qualify to go to this trip. It'll be pretty exciting, and you really do not want to miss out on it. So whatever we can do to help. And these are great months because January does get busy, right? The first quarter and second quarter, it's like it gets really busy. So trust the process. Like Dan Bell was saying, think about your vision and goals for this year and what you want to accomplish. What's possible for you, believe in it. First of all, set those goals and say, okay, leaning into the process instead of saying, no, it's not possible. How can I make this happen? So it all starts with your mindset and what you believe is possible for you. So thank you for joining us tonight, and we'll put the recording in the group and with the links to register and all of that great stuff. Have a wonderful night, guys.